Today I'll be playtesting Irelia vs Mel. I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Starting off, I draw into an opening hand of Stack Deck, Charm, Scuttle, and Tide Turner. I play Scuttle and I get another Charm for the draw, and then I pass. My opponent plays Apprentice Mage and passes to me. On my next turn, I draw a Defy. I then move my Scuttle to Ravenbloom Conservatory to score my first point. I tap 1 to play Stack Deck, which showed me On Guard, Akali, and a Guardian's Angel, and I decide to go with GA to develop Irelia. I then play GA and pass to my opponent. On my opponent's turn, he starts off by playing a Stack Deck. Then, he moves his Apprentice Mage to Abandon Hall, which scores him his first point. He then empowers him, which gives him +1 might, and he gets to predict 2 cards. Then he passes to me. On my next turn, I draw an On Guard and hold to 2 points. I then tap 5 to play Irelia to base. Then I move Scuttle Crab back to base, and then I pass my turn over to him. My opponent holds to 2 points and moves Apprentice Mage to base. He then plays Fizz to use Stack Deck from his trash. He plays an Applied Researchers to base, and it passes to me. On my turn, I draw a Find Your Center. I move Scuttle to the Ravenbloom Conservatory and score my 3rd point. I then float a rune to equip GA to Irelia, which gives me a total of 7 might. I then move Irelia to Abandon Hall, which gives me my 4th point. I see that my opponent is tapped out, which gives me an open window to use my charms aggressively. First, I charmed Applied Researcher to Abandon Hall, which kills him, and I do the same to Fizz, which kills him as well, putting me in a strong position. I play Boots of Swiftness, and I hide a Tide Turner in the Ravenbloom Conservatory, then pass to him. On my opponent's turn, he plays a Dredge Up to draw a card. He then attempts to Shock Blast my Irelia, to which I respond with a Defy, and then he rebuttals it, countering the Defy. He tries to kill my Irelia using Mel's Legends ability by subtracting my base might by 2, but then I respond with an On Guard, which puts her base might to 10, which stops me from dying. He then pushes his Applied Researcher to Abandon Hall to attempt to take down my Irelia. I then swap positions with my Irelia and Tide Turner to prevent my Guardian's Angel from being destroyed. He then plays an Up from the Deep, which gives him 2 1 might tentacles and passes to me. On my turn, I hold to 5 and draw a Defy. I then float a rune to attach Boots to my Irelia, and I gank onto Abandon Hall, which scores me my 6th point. I then tap 3 to play Find Your Center, which draws me a card, and then I use Abandon Hall to target Irelia and move her back. I decide to let Scuttle stay to potentially draw a free spell from defending with the Ravenbloom battlefield effect, and then pass turn. On my opponent's turn, he moves a Tentacle to Abandon Hall to score his 3rd point. Then, he moves his 2nd Tentacle unit to Ravenbloom, to which I reveal Stellar Corn, which is not a spell, so I don't draw it. My Scuttle dies, and he reveals Stupefy, Smokescreen, Ravenbloom Student, and Dredge. This then scores him his 4th point, which then he passes to me. On my turn, I ready Irelia and draw a GA. I first move to Ravenbloom Conservatory. I then pass Focus to him, and he plays a Stack Deck. He then passes back, which scores me my 7th point. I then play GA and equip and choose Irelia to gank over for my 8th point, to which my opponent then concedes.